Alright, stamps, you say. At quite a price, or quite a percentage off, more like, uh-oh. Looks like Mr. Pastorelli forgot to put out the paper for Jimmy. Really? That's what he does? He breaks your fucking windows? Fair enough. Alright. Fucker. Alright, here we are at the post office. What do we got? 3 clocks, 3 times. Bake sale, bake sale. Zip code map with Harvest Dead Center. Alright. These mailboxes seem hardly used. Yeah, this... There's not too many people around.
Yes?
I need some help, Mr.
Postmaster Boyle, what can I do for you today?
Finally, somebody's not a jackass from the beginning.
That's just dandy. Everyone should learn about their postal service. Mail, young man, is the glue that holds civilization together.
Yeah, we'll be nice to the guy.
What a perceptive lad you are. Then you understand why I can't give you an application. You understand standards. You understand the chaos that awaits us beneath the veneer of civilization. Unlike those fools that ran the newspaper building. They actually thought their paper more important than the mail, the glue. More timely. Turned everyone from writers to readers, and the glue suffered. I tell you, the newspaper building burning down was the best thing that ever happened to Harvest. It put them back in touch with the glue itself. They were writing again, till the TV station opened up. Now, maybe something needs to happen to the TV station, too.
Okay, let's not piss off the arsonist postmaster. Wow, awesome.
I don't remember the fire. Tell me about it.
Don't remember?
I've been away. Please.
Well, around 10 o'clock one night, the whole newspaper building went up. Just like that.
An accident.
Well, I suppose it was at that. The sheriff never made any arrests, and he would have if there'd been any evidence, now wouldn't he?
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure. Totally sure.
I certainly don't wish to discourage you from joining, young man. That's just what you should be striving for. But I can't break the rules for you. You keep trying. You'll get in eventually.
Let's talk about TV station.
Since the fire, WHAR has filled the void. Now just as many people waste their time watching TV as they ever did reading the paper. Seems like there's less and less mail all the time.
That's too bad, okay. Let's see what happens if I type in arson.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing.
None? Why, I think the sheriff would have picked up on that, and he's never said anything.
Yeah, well, we'll get to the fucking sheriff. Who's this crazy-looking person?
The zip code.
Examine the woman. There's like a bunch of... I thought this was something I could pick up, but I guess not. Alright, well, let's see what she has to say. A blind woman is trying to read her mail. Okay. All kinds of shit going on in the post office today. We got better places to be. Alright, where should we go to next? Let's see. Fuck. Barbershop. Okay. Wow. Oh, look at alien head. Oh, a cow head. Takes a true sportsman to hunt down those dangerous cows, exactly. Dripping with sarcasm. It's a picture of Mr. Pastorelli as a young buck. Colonel Buster Monroe flipping the bird from his B-17 cockpit. Okay. Whoever that is. Picture of young Mr. Pastorelli, spaghetti in his mouth and all. The dangling television is sure to cause neck strain at this angle. Alright, well there's a sheep just hanging out. Except for its occasional hairball cough, it's hard to tell if the sheep is alive or not. Okay. Alright, so let's talk to this guy.
Hello there, youngster. You say them aliens I was telling you about? Well, they came back last night. Cut another crop circle in my south field.
How come I never seen none of them saucers, Clem?
Them aliens is wily, Pete. You don't cross the intergalactic void without learning a trick or two. You know what Pastorelli did? Yesterday, he gets an alarm system to protect his pole. Only he don't know how to rig it, so now it's all awry.
Okay.
Pastorelli shelled out for an alarm system, all right, but he's too cheap to hire an electrician to hook her up. Dang idiot cross-wired it through the fire sprinkler, so now when the alarm goes off, it sets the sprinkler spraying. Tarnation! Aliens looking for intelligent life ought to stay away from this shop, sure enough. Well, son, the ways of the alien is a specialized area of woodcraft unknown to all but the wiliest sportsmen. What you gotta remember is, your average alien is smarter than your average human, so you gotta be extra careful building your blind if you want to bag one.
You hunt aliens.
Son, after nailing an alien, you can never go back to quail. What? You think you can get one of those at a swap meet? Line your blind with lead to fool their sensing machines. Lay real quiet and wait. Preferably in the woods around the nuclear base. Oh, they love messing around out there.
Why not wait outside your field, Clem? Wait for 'em to come a-carving.
Oh, they do their crop doodles with zap guns, you darn fool. Don't you know nothing? Besides, ain't no place to put the blind out in the field. Now, you listen to Clem Parsons if you want to tag an unearthly being. They cross the void, wondering what lies beyond, all the time not knowing that what awaits them is buckshot.
I actually don't have much to say.
The Pastorelli's a funny sort. Foreigner, don't you know? He cuts hair pretty good, but he don't know spit about nothing else. You just ask him to hook up an alarm system if you need convincing.
Alright.
Anytime, Steve.
Oh, he knows my name. Okay, awesome. Let's talk to Mr. Swell.
Howdy, Steve.
Howdy back, Mr.
Pete Swell, Steve. Don't you pull my old leg now. Change your mind about that aluminum siding?
What are you talking about?
I really think you should talk your father into buying some. He can afford it. And I can't stress enough the value of some really fine aluminum siding. Keeps it warm in the summer, cool in the winter, and it keeps out the sheep. Pastorelli ought to look into some, but I can't get him to understand a word I say.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's just what you want. You want hot. You want heat in the summer and fucking cold in the winter.
Steve, aluminum siding can't get a fair shake no more. Started when those firemen came to harvest, filling people's heads with newfangled notions like color coordination and interior design. You can paint aluminum, you know, if you want to. But even so, I can't seem to move it anymore. Not even to a rube like Pastorelli. Thank God for the plumbing.
I'm having a difficult time looking at the picture of this guy.
Well, I seen the end coming for the aluminum siding game, so I took a mail course and learned how to be a plumber. Now, there's a business that never lets up. You'd be surprised what people flush down the toilet.
Uh-huh.
Pastorelli's a rube from way back. Ask Clem Parsons how he followed up with the alarm system in here. I'm a plumber. I could fix it for him, but he just won't listen.
Okay, bye.
Nice to see you again, Steve.
Let's talk to the fucking barber. Mr. Pastorelli doesn't respond, not understanding English. Okay, well. Fancy barber's pole secured to the wall with straight slot screws. I think that means like flathead screws, so gotta find some screwdrivers. Well, where should we go next? You know what? I could check out these residences, but I think I'm gonna check out this mortuary. What's that weird symbol? The hideous symbol stands out like a swastika or a flattened spider. Okay, wow. Professionally kept landscape. Alright. A large translucent window. Alright, let's go inside and see what's going on. Not much. Schedule for this week's funerary events. A pair of comfortable looking sofas. Those dear to us who have passed recently, Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe. Alright. These votive candles have been lit by many well-wishers for the dead, or one well-wisher with a lot of matches. Empty coat tree. Alright, let's see where these go. Oh, it's Abraham Lincoln. Well, President Lincoln, a disembodied organ which is never meant to pump formaldehyde. There are organic things floating in the formaldehyde in these jars, the sort of things that make you want to look away before you can really see what they are, but your eyes just won't oblige. Glue. On the counter sits a new tube of Astro glue.
You can't have that, Stephen.
You can't have that, Stephen.
And may I say you're a rude young man for attempting to steal it.
I was only gonna borrow it.
Indeed. And have you anything I could hold as security?
Security. Like what? Money?
I'm afraid that's not good enough. I need that glue for my work. You must present me with something significant if you'd have me part with it.
What the fuck? Okay. At least he keeps a clean house. Very nasty looking sink. Mr. Moynihan, what do you got to say?
Stephen, I am Daniel Moynihan, mortician and proprietor of the Wayward Hotel.
Most people ask me why I don't remember their names.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, as one who deals with the dead, I try not to involve myself in the affairs of the living. Your loss of memory is of no concern to me, true or false. Ironic, considering my recent involvement in a charity event.
What are you talking about?
My complaints were central to the scheduling of the upcoming Harvest Bake Sale. I'm gratified the Order of the Harvest Moon got involved. The proceeds will certainly help cover my losses.
Okay, I just now noticed that he's rocking the mullet. That's awesome. And the fucking huge fucking top hat. Losses.
It seems that, like some elephant's graveyard, people of low station come to harvest to die. They simply drop dead, penniless, and they all need burials. God knows, by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must I pay for the coffins and burial materials as well? My losses to the dead are substantial. Hopefully the bake sale will offset some of them.
Cookies for the dead. Awesome.
This bake sale is a joint effort of the Harvest PTA and the Order of the Harvest Moon. The proceeds will be used to set up a fund for transients. In other words, bums and societal rejects without families who wander into harvest uninvited.
Then the Order is setting up shelters for the homeless?
Not shelters. Graves. You see a great number of these hobos die while passing through. Don't ask me why, it's what those people do. Use your common sense, Stephen, memory or no. If they were involved in setting up homeless shelters, then why would I be involved? And why would I be sustaining losses?
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm the asshole here because I didn't understand.
As always, the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead in addressing our societal ills. Through their sponsorship of the blood drive and the bake sale, the lodge ensures that all our needs are met.
Needs. Such as...
Pardon me, there are corpses to prepare. And my losses have been substantial of late. If you're sincerely interested in the Order, however, You should stop by the lodge and speak with the sergeant-at-arms.
Why should I be interested, Mr. Moynihan?
Of all the spots in Harvest, the lodge is the most prominent, literally and figuratively. It is the ambition of everyone here to join, and join you must to attain wisdom.
What kind of wisdom?
If I knew, I'd be a member. I have the feeling you have what it takes to join the Order, Stephen. We all believe that. Whether or not you live up to your potential is up to you.
Oh, but I'm such a fucking kidder. Alright.
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
Oh, I'm sorry to have bothered you, Lurch. Go back to fucking doing whatever the hell it is you're doing in here. Okay. So we're gonna have to come back later and get that glue. What for? I'm not sure. Pews. Rows and rows of empty wooden pews, caked with dust and of indifference. Ugh, can't talk today. Exquisite chandelier. Let's walk up here and see what happens. Oh. Sweet. A small lectern for a priest. Saints kneel before a shepherd, jubilantly terrified. Oh, yeah. Brass candelabra holds several strange smelling candles, and look at this thing. That's fucking awesome. A hauntingly beautiful stained glass window in which a man holds a scythe in one hand and some ethereal power in the other. Wow, I really can't talk today. I apologize. Okay. Empty vessel for the dead. Alright. Doesn't seem to be anything in particular up here I can click on. The imprint of a head, buttocks, and sliding heels are scraped into the thick dust of the pew. Alright. Alright, well let's go ahead and leave here. I gotta come back and get that glue later. God only fucking knows what I'm gonna need it for, but... Okay. Let's go visit the cemetery. No, that's not ominous at all. Holy shit. Okay. The air here reeks of fresh soil and manure. The headstone of this grave site reads Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe. That's the second time we've seen that name. It was mentioned in the mortuary just a minute ago. Ooh, yet another resting place amongst the graves. Just keep going, see how big this fucking place is. Oh. Marble doors have been sealed shut. The Potsdam family crypt. Okay, well that's the residence that's nearby. Well, that appears to be just about it. The leaning sycamore is dead, rotten, unstable for climbing or stringing nooses. What a happy place to live. Alright, so we're gonna head back out to the city. Let's check out that burnt down newspaper building, see if there's anything there for me to get. Still not exactly clear on what I'm supposed to be doing. We're gonna visit the lodge last. Yeah, the newspaper building. Just because the lodge is obviously where the action is. Oh, what's left of the newspaper building after an extreme fire. At least the plumbing held up. Oh, the shovel. Shovel sticking out. Yoink. Take that shovel. Good thing I got that shovel. Alright, now I can go dig up that guy's grave. Let's go do some grave digging. Let's see if it'll actually let me do it, though. Because why the fuck else would you have a shovel? Okay. Shovel.
Damn it. Oh, man. Damn it.
That didn't work.
Alright.
Damn it.
Won't let me yet. I'm sure there's going to be a time where I'm going to need to, but in the meantime, hey, free shovel. Can't turn that down. Alright. So let's go to the police station. Oh, look at this guy. Cop ignores you, too busy writing a bug report. Yeah, somebody parked their fucking car on the curb. You hear that? Like bullet ricochets. Alright, oh, there's the sheriff. Pot hisses at you from its perch. A map of harvest. A map of harvest, okay. Don't need to actually look at the map. Empty file cabinet labeled solved cases. It's labeled unsolved arson and it's full. Unsolved murders is full as well. Alright, well let's talk to Sheriff Dwayne and Deputy Loomis.
Hello, Steve. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sheriff Dwayne, and this here is Loomis.
Pleasure, I reckon.
Then, we haven't met before?
Of course we have, but I heard about your alleged amnesia and figured I'd play along. I sure hope this is just a prank, and not the start of some insanity plea. Keep your nose clean, or you'll wind up in jail, and that's no place to hold a wedding.
Dwayne, alright,
Why do you want to break your poor mama's heart with all this amnesia bunk?
I'm telling you the truth. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you've always been a kid.
for Christ's sake.
Yeah, so everybody keeps telling me.
Finally he responds to
You
that.
need to stop all this funning and get serious. You've got a wedding coming up soon. Heck, you should be thinking about your career and about joining the lodge.
Yeah, you... Here we go, let's do this. Blah, 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 blah.
Amnesia or no, you can't have forgotten you're about to marry the prettiest little thing in Harvest. I think you and Stephanie are perfect for each other. I just hope her father's disappointment doesn't spoil everything.
Disappointment?
Mr. Potsdam wants to hold the wedding in the lodge, but he'll never get in. Like all the rest, he's always hanging around the post office the first day of the month, waiting for Boyle to bring out that month's lodge applications. And there's always a long line, never enough applications to go around, and even if you do get an application, chances are you're right out of luck. Fewer called to the order and even less accepted. And Potsdam, well, they've turned him down so many times, unless he does something radical, he'll never get in.
And what is something radical? Alright, let's talk about crime.
Crime-wise, nothing much has happened in Harvest since the newspaper fire. Oh, sure. Every week or so, we get the odd transient dropping dead. But other than that, it gets pretty slow around here.
And nobody thinks it's weird that a bunch of people just wander in here and die. No, that's not fucking weird.
We get a lot of bums, drifters passing through Harvest. Those people are never very healthy to start with. I figured they come to our fair town, look around, and decide it's a nice place to die.
You mean they drop dead here on a regular basis?
Like flies. I'd slap them all in jail if I could, but there's never enough room. Besides, they're pretty good about not sticking around long. Sure, it's a burden on Mr. Barnahan, though, having to bury them all. I only hope the PTA Lodge bake sale will help out along those lines.
Yeah, let's talk about the lodge.
I don't mind telling you, I'd never get anything done if not for the Lodge's efforts. To join the Order of the Harvest Moon is the highest dream of everyone in Harvest. Like I said, unless you get an application on the first day of the month, you're generally out of luck. Stop by the post office and talk to Postmaster Boyle. You never know. He might have a spare application laying around.
Might he? Alright. Let's talk to him about the fire.
Sure. You remember? The Sentinel building burned down about 6 months ago.
That's what I'm telling you, Sheriff. I don't remember anything. Why won't you believe I have amnesia?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve. Anyway, the fireman said the fire was caused by arson. I never caught the perp, though.
But we found the gas can that was used. Yes, sirree, Bob. It's in the evidence room.
Loomis, that's classified. Darn it.
How many times you gonna have to tell me to keep my mouth shut, I wonder? Sorry, boss.
You've got the gas can in the evidence room? Did you dust it for prints?
You've been watching too much TV, Steve. Heck, who can make out
Oh,
all
holy
these
shit.
pretty lines anyhow? No, it's sitting in there gathering dust, clean as the day we found it. Just in case I ever need a spare gas can. That case is closed, Steve.
Oh, let's try arson, see what happens.
Say what?
Oh, he doesn't give a shit. Okay. Well, let's talk to Deputy Loomis
Stop on
over
by any
here.
time, Steve.
Let's see if he has anything to say. Yes, sir, Bob.
Anything I can help you with?
Coffee.
Help yourself. Speaking of which, you're real lucky to be marrying Stephanie. She don't look like a good woman. I just hope she don't turn out like Mrs. Loomis, or mercy forbid Mrs. Phelps. Good women can be awful hard on a man's needs, don't you know?
Not sure I want to know, but okay. Let's talk about... Oh, I don't really want to click on this, but I guess I will.
Why, you sure ought to appreciate what a man's got to do sometimes in a parked car, or a waist-high knothole in a tree, or jail cell at noon. Matter of fact, Mrs. Phelps got no reason not to sell you some of them French postcard girly picture books. If you can get any, you see clear to part with them. Bring them round when the sheriff's at lunch, and I'd be obliged.
Oh, you want my porn, you fucking creep. I knew I was going to instantly regret clicking on that.
Of course, I don't necessarily mean French postcards. That's just what we called them in my day. Any kind of girly picture book, the kind men like, would be just dandy. I'd be right grateful, kiddo, if you were to bring me one.
I'm sure you would be. Okay.
Anytime.
Well, I can't give it to him while the sheriff's around, so we'll come back. Let's see if the sheriff left when I left. He did. Alright, let's see what happens. Porn. Save the day.
Oh, by George. Oh, by Jiminy. Oh, this here's the real thing. Oh, can I have it?
That was disturbing.
Oh, thank you, Steve. Excuse me, kiddo. I gotta go check the jail for clean towels.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, well he fucked right off. Alright, let's investigate some shit. Door is unlocked. Yes. Examine the key. Key to the evidence room. Yoink. Examine the note. Barely legible note. Checkbook. Sheriff Dwayne's checkbook. I just stole his checkbook. Awesome. Okay. Let's... Door is locked. Door is locked. Okay. Let's see which door this key works on. Ooh, alright. We're getting somewhere, guys. Wow. This is the evidence room, huh? Looks like one of Loomis's late relatives. Cabinets completely empty. Sturdy steel padlock with slightly tarnished finish. Toast? The most improbable of all murder weapons. Clean and pertinent little vino with big nose and wood finish. Is that a Santa Claus hat? A vital clue in the mysterious Jolly Fat Man murder spree. dartboard, real old-fashioned dartboard riddled with holes and crimson smears. That's awesome. An Insta-shot camera, just point and click. Yoink! And we're committing felonies. The bathroom kit is missing its razor, of course. Fuzzy Bear welding a chainsaw. That's awesome. I want one. Pair of binoculars without lenses. What's with all the fucking broken binoculars? It's the second pair of shit binoculars I found. Well, about 140 scale B-17 model. Engine, VW engine. Plunger. Look out for the tidy ball man. Nice. Baseball cap. Beer. Alright, well, there's the gas can. Let's take it. Fridge. From the smell of it, you wouldn't want to open the refrigerator. I can only imagine what kind of shit's rotting away in there. Not surprisingly, Loomis has tainted this. Oh, let's fucking get out of here.
Hello, Steve. Where's Loomis?
He'll be coming around. I'm out if he comes. Whoa. Oh, Jesus.
Loomis, damn you!
Wait, no. No.
Straining up the mattress again. Folding Snake!
Took his hat off to beat him with the paper. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here before we get beat with a magazine. Alright guys, again, I hope you're enjoying the playthrough of this fucking bizarre-ass game so far, but I'm going to leave it off here, pick it up, we'll go check out the other buildings, we'll work our way over to the missile base, see what's going on over there, and I will see you guys next time.